I've been thinking a lot lately about how much we're encouraged to always want more. More success, more stuff, more money, more progress. And I can't help but think some of my happiest moments come from the simplest of things that life can offer. I often think that we're told in the media to buy more and more and to consume more and more. But when I think about things that really make me happy, it's not really anything to do with the flashiest car, the biggest house, the most beautiful piece of jewelry. It's to do with the simple everyday tasks that often I include in all these videos. I love going to the allotment, I love being outside, I love baking, spending time with my fiance and our pets. I do think that sometimes the simplest things are the things that we really need to hold on to and cherish. No, I'm not saying we should have no ambition, we should have no drive, we shouldn't have any goals. Absolutely not. I think having goals and things to work towards are super important. But I think sometimes we can get lost in the digital noise that a lot of us are experiencing at the moment. And I think it's just nice to have a gentle reminder that sometimes the simplest, most basic things, the things that human beings have been doing for thousands of years, are what make us feel happy and content. So today I'm baking one of my favourite things, and that is chocolate button cookies. I absolutely love them. They're so yummy and really quick, easy and simple to do. I'll leave the recipe down in the description below for you guys if you want to have a go. But what is your kind of comfort baking recipe? Do you know what I mean when you're having a rough day and you're like, you know what, I need comfort food right now? Please let me know your go-to recipes. I'd love to share them and to maybe give them a go.
What's that tail doing?
Whilst the cookies are baking, I wanted to spend a bit of time outside. I recently planted this hawthorn tree in this kind of half whiskey barrel, and I've planned on building around it, so by planting some herbs, I'm thinking, in the barrel. I love hawthorn. It's a really kind of underrated, well, it's actually a shrub, I suppose. It's more a hedgerow plant, but I managed to find it in this kind of tree form. But I really like it because in spring it has these beautiful blossoms that will come out in kind of end of April, May time. And later in the year, in the autumn, it produces haws, which are basically like tiny little red berries. And these are really important for wildlife during the colder months. So I'm slowly trying to introduce really useful plants into our garden. Here I'm adding lavender, mint, lemon and lime balm around it. Mint especially because I drink so much fresh mint tea that I really wanted to have a basically constant supply of it. I mean, I'm not even sure if it will last me that long. I may have to plant more, we shall see. The cookies are ready now and I couldn't resist. I had to try one straight away, and honestly every time I try this recipe they turn out so yummy. I cannot recommend it enough. I love just curling up with a good book and a cookie and a cup of peppermint tea. This weekend we spent some time wandering around Lincoln, and in particular we went up Steep Hill and the Cathedral Quarter. It's one of those places that instantly, I just love it. It makes me feel so happy to be there. I love seeing all of the independent shops and how beautiful the streets are, and also there's so much history here. It's incredible. This part of the city is really, really old. It has so many layers of history, from the cathedral over to the castle and Steep Hill itself and all these beautiful old buildings. It's absolutely called Steep Hill for a reason. It is really, really steep. It does certainly make you slow down and ponder why you quit the gym a few weeks ago, but you know, it is a beautiful place to be. There are loads of medieval timber framed buildings, there are even some Norman houses, and even parts of the original Roman walls that went around the city, which is amazing. One of my favourite things is also the independent shops. There's so many antiques, bookshops, loads of local businesses. It just feels so much more personal and enjoyable to explore these little trinkets than going into the big chain stores. It's such a nice place to just wander around on a Sunday and take your time and just kind of drink in the atmosphere. I have to say, if you want to stay in Lincoln, we have stayed at this hotel before, the White Hart Hotel. I would absolutely recommend it. It was really, really beautiful. Our room actually had a beautiful view of this cathedral. More on this in an upcoming video, by the way, so stay tuned if you want to see more of that. But then I did pop into a bookstore on the way down, and I came across all these amazing books that I just wanted to have a quick chat about. I absolutely love Greek mythology, so I definitely went over to that section. If you haven't read Circe or any of the Madeline Miller books, I would absolutely recommend them. They are really, really good. And I have also read and have all of the audiobooks to the Stephen Fry series. I think the first one is called Mythos, so I would definitely recommend those if you haven't got started on those yet. Back at the allotment, the time has finally come to pot up some of my seedlings that haven't been devoured by mice. So I'm just potting up some onions here actually, which is quite exciting. I'm still definitely figuring things out as I go, and I feel like I kind of do something and then end up learning a few days after that I did it wrong and kind of have to go back, but that's okay. This is all a massive learning curve. This is the first time we're doing this, so any tips and tricks would be absolutely welcome. Please, constructive criticism only. And here we've got some, I think these were cabbages or tender stem broccoli that I'm also potting up, which again is super exciting to see things growing and things coming along as we head on fully into spring now. And I'm also trying to put together a water butt that I managed to pick up, which was a bit of a learning curve for me. I've never put one of these together before, and I did have a few problems with the tap, so we will see how I get on with this. But I'm not going to put any pressure on myself to get everything 100% right the first time round. A lot of life is just learning as you go along. And that's totally okay. The best thing is to just give it a go and see what happens. One thing I always do on a Sunday is change the bed. It's such a small thing, but I feel like it makes such a big difference. Climbing into fresh sheets at the end of the day is just one of the best feelings. Some of the most peaceful moments I find come from slowing down, from doing these ordinary things and just being really present in them. Baking, planting, walking, wandering, tidying, none of it's particularly glamorous or extraordinary in this modern world. But when you put it all together, it creates a very wholesome life that feels full. Maybe a simple life isn't something that we need to settle for. Maybe it's something that we return to. I do find that as I'm getting older, these simple tasks that, we do on a kind of routine basis, they become really wholesome to me and something that I really enjoy. I don't know why, making the bed just makes me feel like this. It's very symbolic in terms of starting the week on something completely fresh and new. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to give it a like. Please give it a hype as well, because that helps us small creators. And if you could subscribe, I would love it if you stuck around. I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Stay happy and blessed be.